Hi everyone, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your weekly love reading for the week starting from 27 July going all the way to 2nd August 2020. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall reading and also use a oracle deck for a message that the universe has for you with respect to your love life. I would also like to add here that we have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to move directly to your reading or to your sun sign, then you can proceed by clicking on the timestamp below. Cross watchers are also welcome to watch or have a look at this reading to understand what's going on in the mind of your love interest or your lover. Let's start this reading with Aries. For Aries, we have the card Ace of Wands, and I'm trying to think what I want to say to you. Interestingly, Ace of Wands is a card which talks about excessive communication. So there's going to be delightful conversations which you will share with your partner. I think many Aries, those who are romancing, also I think your partner could help you out at work in case there's something, an emergency situation, or maybe you have a project which you're working on and you need his assistance, then he will definitely help you out in this time of need. So this is another reason why communication will increase. But the card here says, I'm still trying to understand what I want to say. So even if there's good flow of conversation, I think you may also be dealing with a partner who may suppress his feelings or who may not be as explicit or who may not talk about his innermost desires because he is tongue-tied. Other than that, I think for many Aries, there's also going to be sexual chemistry or there's intimacy in the relationship because Wands talks about a sexual attraction that is there in your relationship. There'll definitely be a flurry of messages. Other than that, those who are already married, I think married Aries, you should be not come across as being too temperamental. You have to move with the changes and you have to adjust to the circumstances. So this could leave you a bit flustered and then you may end up showering your eye on your partner. So avoid doing so. From Aries, I will move to Taurus. For Taurus, I have the card Tower. And I also have this card, and it's really hard for me to open up. I think, again, communication is going to increase. I mean, there could be quick communication, or you may be reacting very hastily in this week with respect to your love life. For some of you, I also feel that in case you're making an effort or in case you're pursuing a person whom you have in mind, the person may not reciprocate. Maybe he is also withholding his feelings, or you're also wanting to figure out what is it that you want to convey, or it's hard for that person to open up, even if he knows that there's some kind of an attraction that is there between the two of you, and it is not easy to ignore that. It's hard to ignore basically that connection that is there. Those who are romancing Taurus, I think some of your plans could get shelved. Maybe I think in this week also you will discuss your childhood or your past. Basically, both of you will open up and acknowledge the mistakes also that have been made. Maybe there have been circumstances where you have erred in the past as a couple, and you have keeping ego aside, and you're going to talk about it. But sometimes you may also feel that you may not be expressing yourself as you may have desired. Those who are married Taurans, I think you should consciously avoid your interaction with somebody from the opposite sex, because this could create misunderstandings with your partner. Maybe your partner may accuse you of being unfaithful. Some of you may also face opposition from your family members in case you're romancing or in case you're in a relationship, that is. Let's move from Taurus to Gemini. For Gemini, I have the card Temperance. You need to be patient in this week with respect to your love life. I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. Maybe the person whom you have in mind, or you are also thinking along these lines. There's a special connection which is hard to ignore. Certainly, Geminis who are single will get a lot of attention which is coming your way. You'll be flattered, but then it's no point stringing anybody along, because in the end it is going to amount to bad karma, though it's okay to enjoy the attention. Basically, I think Geminis will continue to remain unresponsive in case someone is showing an interest in you. Those who are romancing, I think your romantic life will be quite harmonious, but time could be at a premium, so there may be less conversations, or maybe you desire more conversation, but that is not going to be there. So it's likely that you will miss each other. Married Geminis, I think your spouse could help you at work, maybe in case you want to write official mails. He's the one who's going to support you in your hour of need. On the other hand, those who are in an extramarital relationship, I think your confidant may ask you to snap out of it, of this feeling of being in love, because if you think she believes that there's no future in such a relationship because the relationship is not acknowledged. From Gemini, I will move to Cancer. For Cancer, I have the card Page of Wands. Cancerians will be feeling quite restless in this week with respect to your love life. Some of you may also wonder, am I good enough for you? Or the person in question may be wondering along these lines. Insecurities could also be a factor in your relationship. Those who are single, I think you will be wooed, no doubt. Maybe there could also be a marriage proposal, or there may be somebody interested in you on an online dating site. So social media related activity is also going to be a possibility for many Cancerians. There'll also be phone calls from your admirer or your crush. Some of you may also want to get it out of your chest that you're in love with someone, or you may want to express your feelings towards that person, but then you may feel that your feelings are not reciprocated, or maybe the relationship could be one-sided. So this could make you a bit sad, but then also there's a sense of calm because you understand that at least you know where you stand with respect to the relationship. You shouldn't be delusional, that is. Romancing Cancerians, I think you'll be interested in the social background of the person. You're more than eager to understand your partner, your beloved. On the other hand, those who are already married, I think you need to be tolerant. Infidelity could also be a factor for many Cancerians. Cancerians, I should also ask you to focus on your self-respect, because there's a possibility of domestic violence in the week, and this could leave you teary-eyed. Other than that, I think also your relationship with your in-laws could nosedive in this period, so you need to be careful about that. From Cancer, I will be moving to Leos. For Leo, we have the card Emperor. And I feel too much pressure right now. Again, I think like the Emperor card is someone who's quite bossy or too dogmatic. So don't be egoistic in relationship. Maybe even you are putting up with someone who is wanting to always put his point of view across. And this could affect the relationship in bad ways. I mean, it could affect the relationship that you feel. Some of you may also be under a lot of pressure. Maybe you don't want to commit, and that is a possibility. Or some of you may also be dealing with someone who's much older than you, and the person could be insecure about his looks, but then you will make it clear that, or make it plain that you're interested in the soul, you're not interested in the person's looks. Besides, looks will fade away. Those who are single will continue to cyberstalk your crush. Sometimes those who are single also, I think there'll be admirers from the opposite sex, but then you don't reciprocate, so the person may think that you're too egoistical and that you are being high-handed. Maybe your station or your situation in life is much better than that person. That is why you're not giving him attention, or that's why you're cold shouldering him. Basically, I think many of you will want to be acknowledged, or you may want to be in a situation where your feelings are acknowledged and you're respected for who you are. I would also ask Leos not to meddle in the affairs of your partner or your spouse. Maybe you could also be, or your partner could also be peeved because you're always changing your plans or changing your mind. So that could affect the relationship and lead to misunderstandings. For Virgo, we have the card Two of Pentacles. And I also have, I need to go away. I need to go my own way for a while. Maybe you need to maintain some kind of a distance in the relationship for you to understand each other, or for you to For the relationship to blossom, sometimes we need to give each other space and time. So that is a possibility. I think those who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, or those who have someone on their mind, you may come into a situation where you realize that even after trying too hard or making the effort to make the relationship work, you think that your partner is not helping in any way by being close-minded or closing his heart chakra, not being receptive, that is, and that could leave you crestfallen. Some of you may also feel that your partner is more interested in spiritual matters, or he's more interested in his family affairs rather than giving you the time or rather than acknowledging your presence as well. So this could leave you very down and out. Those who are romancing or those who are already in a relationship, you may feel that telepathically the two of you are very connected, meaning at the soul level, both of you share a closeness which you have not felt in the physical world. Other than that, those who are married, I think you'll be in a romantic mood. You may be gripped by nostalgia as well. Maybe you're going to watch romantic songs or romantic videos. Whatever it is, I think those who are married, Virgos also, you may have to stand up against abuse of any kind. Even your in-laws may despise you for your dominating personality. So maybe you think that you need to keep your distance from them. Largely, I think Virgos, you should not allow anyone to subjugate you. From Virgos, I will move to Libra. For Libra, we have the card Four of Wands. And I also have, it really was me, not you. Those who are single, I think you'll be overcome with nostalgia. Maybe you will be reminiscing about past love, or that you had offers of, or there were dating offers, but then you didn't take your chances, or maybe you didn't go with the flow. Perhaps you had put limitations on yourself in the past. So it's not, or it's no point crying over spilled milk. It really was me, not you. So maybe the fault lies with you and it's not with the other person. There will be suitors, no doubt, but you may be disinterested or you may be disinclined. Again, you could blame yourself for the situation that you're in. Maybe you will think that it is your own decision to stay away. That is why the fault is with you, like I said. Those who are married, you could be exasperated as your spouse may conceal things from you. Maybe your spouse is also coming across as someone who's too generous towards a member of the opposite sex, perhaps a worker as well. And this doesn't go down well with you. Sometimes you may also feel that you are being ignored by your partner. Whatever it is, we have the twin flame card here, Four of Wands. So maybe many of you are wanting to settle down, or you want to start a family of your own, or it's a twin flame card, no doubt. So those who are romancing, you will be thinking along those lines. You want a harmonious family life with your partner. For Scorpio, we have the card Knight of Swords. And I also have, I'm still trying to find myself. You know what I'm thinking, Scorpions? I think that your attention span is going to be quite less this week. So maybe there'll be so much of attention coming your way that it may not be easy for you to decide. For example, somebody could be interested in you and another person could walk into your life, and then you may be in two minds about whom to go with. So this card clearly says here, I'm still trying to find myself. So maybe you are undecided about whom to go with, or maybe you are still deliberating on those matters. On the other hand, those who are already romancing, I think that your suitor may, or your person may think that if he goes overboard, then you may lose interest in the person. This could make him a bit insecure, or he may also think that you may return to your ex-flame. Perhaps you should reassure him. Even if you reassure him, he has those thoughts in his mind. So he may try to want to understand where he is in the relationship, or what is his future, or what is it that he needs. Basically, he needs to figure out for himself. I'm still trying to find myself is completely apt in this scenario. Other than that, I think those who are romancing, you'll also have work-related discussions, or you'll be discussing strategies, and you will help each other out also in case the person is unwell or your partner is unwell. Then both of you or either of you who's unwell, the other person will also act like a caregiver and cool those good thoughts in you, make an effort to help you in this time or in this hour of need. Those who are married Scorpions, I think infidelity could be a factor. And what is worse is that someone could meddle in your life and maybe somebody could infuriate or provoke you or your partner to no end. And this makes matters worse between you and your spouse. Let's move to Sagittarius from Scorpio. From Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, we have Page of Cups. And we also have the card, you're the only person who truly gets me. That's indeed a beautiful message. So those who are romancing, I think your partner clearly knows that it's you who understand what is going on between him and you, or you understand his feelings, which at the soul level, there's a good connection between the two of you. Sometimes I think Sagittarians, you may be coming across as too narcissistic, or you may be too withdrawn, or focusing on self-love. So try not to do these things. Those who are single or those who have someone on their mind will continue to cyberstalk the person. Some of you may also want to reach out to an ex-flame in the hope that you will help him out, but then you will stop yourself because you think that will put you in a muddle. So that is a possibility. Again, there'll be those who are single can also expect marriage proposals, even or from a dating site or from somewhere from a far off place as well. That's a possibility. Those who are married, I think you should avoid silly questions or silly quarrels also. For inane matters, there could be arguments, which is a possibility in this week. Let's move to the 10th sign, which is Capricorn. For Capricorn, we have Four of Cups. And we also have the card, I still remember the good times we shared. Like you see this lady, she is all by herself and she is gripped by nostalgia. She's thinking things over. Maybe something is bothering her. The still thing that maybe you're remembering the good times. Maybe you're reminiscing about the past or the memories which are there, which are going to linger in your mind forever. Basically, you're thinking about the good times that you shared with your partner. For those who are single, I think an admirer will try very hard to familiarize himself with your family members or your near and dear ones, but you will make it plain that through your physical or through your body language that you are not interested. Other than that, Capricorns, you should also be watching out, or you should watch out because there'll be stalkers or lecherous men. So you need to be very careful or vigilant on that count. Those who have someone on their mind may want to renew contact with your person, or maybe if you are in an on-again, off-again relationship, you may want to do so, but then the person may not show an interest, so you think it's a dead end. Perhaps you should give it time and you should let the universe guide you. On the other hand, romancing goats, I think you'll have work-related discussions with your partner. Some of you may also be dealing with a distance. Maybe there's a physical distance or there's an emotional distance between you and your partner. So that could affect the relationship, and maybe you think that you want to bridge the distance, but it's not possible. You may also want a commitment from your partner, so then in that respect, maybe you want to settle down, so you want commitment and you want him to accept that this relationship is for keeps, but then he may not be ready to do so. Other than that, those who are married, I think you need to be patient with your spouse in case you want him to reciprocate or in case you want him to oblige you. You may have to put up with his whims in case you want his assistance, but he is not prompt, and this could unnerve you a bit. Even those of you who are in an extramarital relationship, you may get all worked up because you think the conversations could dry up because somebody else is around or someone else will be around, because it's a hush-hush relationship and your partner doesn't want others to get wind of it. So it's going to be as though that the relationship could be in a static mode so there could be little or infrequent conversations, and this could upset you to no end. This was for Capricorns. From Capricorns, we'll move to Aquarius. Aquarius, we have the card 10 of Wands. And we also have the card, I just want you to be happy. Whatever it is, I think Aquarians, you may want your partner or even the partner thinking along these lines. He wants you to be happy wherever you are, whatever, even in case you're in separation or whatever. But again, those who are romancing, I think there'll be good discussions. Something is bothering you, no doubt, this week, and your partner is the one who is supportive of you. In case you're not reaching anywhere with respect to work, or you may be feeling as though you're worthless, or you may amount to nothing, but then the kind words of your partner seem to come in as a blessing. So pay attention to that as well. No doubt there'll be several members of the opposite sex who will make a pass at you, or maybe they could be showing, or maybe they could be also ogling at you. But you should not string anyone along, like I said also. I also believe that because ultimately it's karma which comes into play. What you do, you will definitely get the reward or punishment for it. Some of you may also face opposition to your love life. Maybe there will be meddlesome people around you, so that could unnerve you a bit. On the other hand, those who are married, I think you need to be patient with your partner, with your spouse. Sometimes there could be quarrels or on silly matters like food. All this could affect you, no doubt. Let's move to Pisces, which is the last sign. That's the 12th sign in the zodiac. We have 3 of Cups, and we also have the card, I know I made a huge mistake. Pisces, I think somebody is going to be, in case you're single, I think there could be friends and acquaintances who will be playing matchmaker in this week, or maybe they could introduce you to someone from the opposite sex. That is a possibility. I think there'll be a lot of flirtation and all in this week. Again, those who are in a third-party situation, you could expect meddlesome behavior. Your children could also be a factor with respect to your love life. Whatever it is, those who are romancing will have good dates, meaning share good conversation, or you'll have a good time, no doubt. You'll be flirtatious and all. The health of your partner could also be a factor in this week. Again, those who are in a third-party situation, the issue of infidelity could also affect your marriage. Many a times you will realize that the issues which you're facing in your marriage are all of inconsequential, are completely baseless and useless. So you should not dwell into it too much. Some of you who are in an on-again, off-again relationship will reconnect with your partner. I think also, but then these are early days. Maybe you will be going gaga, or you will be grinning from year to year because the connection has been made, or the line of communication has reopened. But then your confidant may remind you that these are early days. Or some of you may also realize, or your partner or the person you're dealing with will also realize that there has been mistake, and the realization itself is a big step in case healing has to commence, or for healing to commence, that is. I hope everyone you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. This was your weekly love reading, and we covered all 12 sun signs. This weekly love reading is published every week, and you can have a look at it. Also, Tarot with Ariana Stark will be quite happy if you would subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Perhaps you could also share the video with other friends and acquaintances so that they could also benefit with this reading. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.